Hi guys, welcome back to Tattiexo. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Today's video is basically a beauty video. So I'm actually showing you one of my newest eyeshadow palettes that I bought recently, and it's from Morphe. Now I didn't actually buy it from the Morphe website, although it is available on there. I got it from Beauty Bay. This is the Day Slayer palette 15D, and it only cost me £15, which is amazing value. And the colours look absolutely beautiful. I think that Cult Beauty also have Morphe palettes on there as well. Now, the first thing that I want to comment on is the packaging. It just feels really strong and sturdy, and you know, that gives me confidence that if I ever brought a makeup bag with this inside, it's going to protect the makeup inside, because there's nothing worse than opening up your palette that's been in your bag and you've got a broken powder in there, a broken blusher. It's happened too many times with me. So it feels really nice and sturdy. Now inside you've got a really nice big mirror which you could do the rest of your makeup with, and 15 gorgeous shades. Now this is called the Day Slayer palette, so the idea is that these palettes are fantastic use in the day, transition shades, really wearable. Love those warm tones, but they have got other palettes as well. I did actually toy with the idea of buying the Night Master palette, which has a much more varied colour tone rather than this one, which is very in sync with each other. It's got purples and blacks and pinks in there, whereas I wear mainly my browns and my oranges and my warm tones and my beiges. So that's the reason why I bought it, because I know that I'm definitely going to get my use out of it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to swatch each of these shadows on my arm so you can see what they look like, and hopefully that will help you make a decision whether or not you want to buy this palette or not. So I am going to be starting from the top row along, second row along and third row along, and what I will add is the reason that I love this palette is because it's got the name of the eyeshadow actually on the palette itself. And a lot of other eyeshadow palettes, it's had the names on this clear film that's just put across the eyeshadows, but if you ever lost this, then you wouldn't know what they were called. So that's the reason why I love this palette, because you can always guarantee that you know which colour you're using, which is fantastic. And especially if you guys want to make any sort of tutorials or anything like that, any guides for how you achieve a makeup look, then you've got the colours then and there. So let's start off with the top row on the left hand side, which is the colour Natural, and it's this lovely matte beige colour here. So I'm just going to do 2 swipes with my finger, and then I'm going to swatch it on my wrist. So this is the colour Natural, really nice transition shade, that one. Let's go for the next one, which is Spark, and it's this beautiful gold sheer eyeshadow. On the website it says that these eyeshadows are buildable, which is fantastic, because sometimes you want a deeper shade, sometimes you want it to be really light and blended. It just depends on the look that you're trying to achieve. So this one is Spark. Really nice gold colour, that one. The next one is this gorgeous orange colour called In the Crease, which is probably one of my most favourite colours to use before I add the colour in the centre of my shadow. And you know, the name says it all, in the crease, perfect from that crease line before you add your other colours. So let's just have a swatch of In the Crease. There it is, a really nice colour, that one. Fourth one on that row is this sort of light brown colour called Forever. This is a matte finish shadow. This one here. And then the final colour in that row is the colour Bronzed Beauty, which is a little bit deeper than the Spark one over here. It's a shimmer shadow. I'm going to go with the baby finger this time, as I'm running out of fingers. looks really nice and bronze. It's that bottom one there. So that's the top row. I'm just going to wipe my fingers before I do the next row. And I love the fact that it's got a mixture of matte and shimmer shadows, because sometimes I don't like just to stick to pure shimmer shadows or pure matte. Sometimes I like to mix it. Sometimes I have all matte and like a hint of shimmer on the inside corners of my eyes. Sometimes I like it almost like a half cut crease. It depends on the look that you're trying to achieve, and I like variety. So let's make a start on this second row of colours. Okay, I'm going to start again on the left hand side with this colour called Upbeat, which is more of a dull orange tone. So we're going to start on the baby finger this time. This is Upbeat. Upbeat and in the crease, very similar, but this one is a little bit more dull toned. Then I'm going to go for Glow, which is a shimmer orange tone, very similar to that in the Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay, which I absolutely love. And I will show you it soon to see how it compares to the colours. Just this bottom one here. The camera isn't zooming too well today, so I apologise. But it does look really nice. Third one in is Editor, which is again another light brown shade. That one is really pigmented. Looks really nice, that one. And hopefully it will be even better when you're using a brush. The next one is Highlight, again more of a shimmery orange tone. There's this one here. And then the final one is again a little bit more deeper brown, which is called Define. Again, really pigmented, that one. I feel like the matte shades tend to transfer more, so you get more colour, but hopefully you could build up those colours on the shimmer shades if you want it a little bit deeper, or even use a solution to enhance the colour. So a lot of false shadows, you can build up the intensity. Sometimes I use one of those solutions with normal shadows, just want to add it a touch more of product to make it stand out better. I'm just going to wipe my hands again before I start the final row. Have any of you guys tried any of the other palettes by Morphe? I really would like to hear your recommendations. Have you tried any of the other palettes in this size, or have you tried the larger ones? My friend Abby absolutely loves the larger ones by Morphe, and it's just so affordable and really good quality. I've had some cheaper palettes, but you can tell that it's a cheaper, more drugstore brand, but so far I'm really impressed with Morphe. And I actually have a pair of eyelashes from them called Daydreamer, again from Beauty Bay, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's show you that final row of the palette. These are the more deeper tones. So the first one is the colour Mauve, which is a dark chocolatey brown. Looks really quite dark, that one. This is Mauve. Next to that, you've got more of a milk chocolate colour rather than a dark chocolate colour here, which is in the colour Epic. I'm going to run out of arms soon. It's this one here, that one's really nice. Next one, again, is more of like a bronze colour, which is called Blend. Now that one hasn't really seemed to transfer very well, so I'm just going to do another swatch of that. Looks really nice on my finger. Oh, there we go. That's better. Really nice colour, that one. Then we've got sort of a browny shimmer tone here, and that is the colour Just Eyes. Here. And then the final colour in the palette is a matte colour, which is the darkest brown in the palette, which is this one here, and that is called Sweet. Really dark, that one. Really pigmented as well, look at that. So those are the 15 shades. Absolutely loving those. Now on camera they look very similar, but in person they're all different for their own reasons. I really love the top row, especially in the crease and Bronzed Beauty, but I also love Epic, which is this lovely chocolate colour brown, and I really like the colour Glow, which is that shimmer orange tone. Wondering if you guys have tried this and which one is your favourite colour. Now a lot of the colours in this Day Slayer palette from Morphe is similar to the shades in the Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay. However, there is a big price difference because the Urban Decay Naked palettes are about £40, whereas this Day Slayer palette, which has just as good pigmentation at the moment from what I can see, and just as good sturdy packaging for £15, so there is a big difference there. And a lot of the colours are the same, so you know, you've got your light browns in there, you've got Ember, which looks like that Just Eyes colour, you've got your more deeper browns. I do feel like with this palette there is more variation in terms of colours because you've got purples in there, whereas the Day Slayer palette is mainly your browns and oranges. But they both seem amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to trying out the Day Slayer palette more and using it. I have already experimented with the Naked Heat palette and I absolutely love it. So because there is variation in the colours, it is not a complete comparison, but both of them seem just as good. Really nice, really buildable colours. So hopefully on my social media accounts I'll be able to do some makeup looks and show you these shadows actually on my face, but I hope that these swatches have been useful for you. I'd love to hear your opinions, so just get in touch by leaving a comment or through any of my social media channels. Before I end, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who has followed me on Instagram, because I started that account from 0 and yesterday I hit 500 followers, and it just makes me really happy that you guys are enjoying all the content that I'm putting out there. I'm trying hard and I hope to improve as well. Thank you so much for visiting my channel and enjoy the rest of your day.